Good morning, students. Hope you all are well. In our last biology session, we had talked about few leaf modifications. In our today's biology session also we are going to discuss few other modification of leaves. So in that first we are going to discuss few insectivorous plants. Now, what are insectivorous plants? Insectivorous plants are the ones that derive most of their nutrition by trapping the insects and consuming the insects. So, insectivorous plants are the plants those can trap the insects, can digest the insects to get nutrition from them. Examples, so many examples are there. Here few are there: Venus flytrap, butterwort. So students, just now I have told you that insectivorous plants consume insects for their nutritional requirement. Now for what? They are trapping or eating insects. Maybe there are some reasons for that they are consuming the insects. Now reason is that insectivorous plants trap insects because they grow in nitrogen deficient soil. So they eat insects to fulfill their nutrient requirement, especially nitrogen requirement, as nitrogen is the essential component for the protein formation and it is required for their growth, plants growth. Okay. So insectivorous plants are growing in that type of soil that is deficient in so many nutrients, specifically nitrogen. So for that they are trapping and consuming insects to fulfill their nutrient requirement. From the insects they are getting their nutrients. Now we will discuss about some insectivorous plants. So in that first one is pitcher plant. It is known as Nepenthes. You can see the picture of the pitcher plant on Nepenthes. Pitcher plants are several different carnivorous plants which have modified leaves known as pitfall traps. These are actually known as pitfall traps. A prey trapping mechanism featuring a deep cavity which is fulfilled with some digestive liquid containing enzymes by which it can digest the insects. So this is the pitfall trap which is filled with digestive enzymes, digestive fluids, by which when the insect is going to that cavity, this digestive liquid or enzyme can easily digest the insect's body and the plant can absorb the nutrient from the insect's body. So here you can see that the leaf lamina is modified into that pitcher. This is the pitcher shaped part of the pitcher plant. The leaf lamina is modified into that pitcher and it is the part mainly to capture insects. Now this lead-like structure, you can see this lead-like structure. This is made up of the leaf apex or leaf tip and this full structure is supported by that part. This is modified petiole. This is modified petiole, by which this part is getting support, this full pitcher part. The mouth of this pitcher is mainly very slippery. It is very slippery. So for that, when the insects are sitting at the edges of this mouth, it can easily move to the depth of this pitcher where the digestive enzymes are situated, by which the insect's body can be digested and the nutrients are available to the plants. You can see, students, these structures are looking so attractive and they produce nectars also. By seeing the structure or by the smell of this nectar only, the insects are getting attracted by this structure. Here also you can see the labeled structure of this pitcher. This is the leaf base. This is the leaf lamina, which is modified to that pitcher shape, and this is the modified petiole, long coiled petiole, by which this structure is getting support. This is the pitcher lid, which is modified leaf apex or leaf tip. Inside this pitcher, the pitcher fluid or the digestive fluid is situated, which can help to digest the insect's body. Now next insectivorous plant is bladderwort. It is also known as utricularia. Bladderwort or utricularia. In bladderwort, leaves are modified into sac-like structures. Students, you can see these all are the sac-like structures. These are actually known as bladders. Okay, sac-like structures, these are known as bladders. These plants are mainly found in lakes, pools, streams, mainly aquatic there. Sometimes they can be found in wet lands. They may be terrestrial. The insects, by the flow of water, they can enter through the opening of this bladder or the sac, and inside this bladder also some digestive enzymes are situated. When the insects are going to the depth of this bladder or the sac, it is digested by the enzymes. When one time the insects enter to the closed sac of the bladder, it can't move out. It can't move out, and the opening of the bladder is getting closed. After that, it is digested inside the bladder or the sac, and the plant can get the nutrients. Next is Venus flytrap. By seeing the structure only, you can understand it can easily trap the insects by this type of structure, teeth-like structures. By that only, it can easily trap the insects and can digest it. So Venus flytrap is a flowering plant best known for its carnivorous eating habits. The trap, this trap is made up of two hinged lobes at the end of each leaf. So at the end of each leaf, this structure is located. At the tip of each leaf or at the end of each leaf, this structure is located. It is mainly the leaf blade, modified leaf blade, divided into two parts. It is modified leaf blade, divided into two parts. This modified leaf blade or these two parts are attached or joined at the middle by one hinge, like the doors. Doors are also having that middle hinge by which it can open and close. So same way these two parts of leaf blade can be attached with that hinge or that midrib, and the edges you can see contain marginal teeth. Okay, the edges contain marginal teeth. When the insects are getting inside, this marginal teeth can form an interlocked structure by which the insects can't be escaped from this structure. Okay, it is getting closed. The insects are getting closed. It can't escape by the interlocking structures formed by this terminal teeth. So the two parts get interlocked by the marginal teeth that cause the lobes to shut when the prey comes in contact with them. Now last modification of leaf is vegetative propagation. Already little bit I had told you in the last class. Vegetative propagation means formation of new plants from the vegetative parts of the plant. Here this is the leaf. You can see from the leaves only new buds are forming, and these buds only can form new root and new shoot after that. So in some plants, leaf also take part in vegetative reproduction. As the reproduction is taking place from the vegetative part, so it is known as vegetative reproduction or vegetative propagation. Example is bryophyllum. You can see in this picture, buds are growing from the notches of the leaf margin. These are known as epiphyllous buds. So these are small buds are growing from the notches of the leaf margin. Now what does it mean, notches? Notches means this V cut shape. This V-shaped cut at the edge of leaf. This V-shaped cut, you can see that V-shaped cut at the edges of leaf. So from these notches of leaf margin only new buds are formed. These are known as epiphyllous buds. These all are epiphyllous buds. When these buds are detached from the parent leaf and placed in soil, these buds can give rise to new plants with new roots and new shoots. Okay students, so by that we have completed all types of leaf modifications. Go through it and you have to practice the diagrams from book. So bye and have a nice day.